Hello again. Welcome to John and Lisa's Jazz Joint. We're looking at a very interesting character today. His name was Thomas Waller, better known as Fats Waller, because he was of large dimensions, not unlike myself. He, by coincidence, was born on the same day of the year that I was, May 21st, so we share that. And he died in the same year that I was born, 1943. So we don't exactly share that, but on the same token, it is a coincidence. I've been listening to Fats Waller music all my musical life, and I've been a big fan of his. There's a lot of things about Fats Waller that I didn't know. One of the most interesting stories goes back to 1926 when he was performing at a nightclub, and all of a sudden he was kidnapped at gunpoint, and they hustled him into a car, and he was terrified. He thought he was going to get shot. This was in Chicago in the days of Al Capone. And what was happening was he was hustled over to a birthday party for Al Capone. He was a surprise guest, and so he was much relieved to find out that he was to provide the music. They had a gun at his back, and they pointed him towards the piano, and well, that's the rest of the story, really. But it's, again, kind of an offhand tribute to the fact that he was much beloved, very popular in his day. So, getting back to the beginning of the Fats Waller story, he was one of 11 children, and he began. His mother was a musician herself, so she began teaching him the piano at age 6, and then at the organ at age 10. The organ came in handy, of course, because his father was a minister, and so he started playing at the church as well. And so he had his foot basically in two camps: his mother as a musician and his father as a pastor. And throughout his career, although he was really a nightclub entertainer, he also recorded a lot of organ music with things such as Johann Sebastian Bach's music and other really classical musicians. They were played by Fats Waller as well. But his main career started at age 15 when he left school, and he started to play music at a theater in Harlem, New York. And from that point on, his career gradually blossomed until he became really the first black entertainer, sort of an accompanist, if you will, to Louis Armstrong, who started in the South, but this is in Chicago in the North. And so Fats Waller became very popular very soon. And we're going to be looking at one of his songs this time, and we'll save the second song for the second episode that we do on Fats Waller's life. But we will show you a picture of Fats Waller. This is, it's quite a charming picture of him, really. It doesn't show him as a big, hefty kind of guy, but he was, in fact, very rotund, I'll put it that way. And if you go to YouTube and put in Fats Waller, you'll find some videos from a movie he did back in 1943. It came out just before he died. The movie was called Stormy Weather, and it featured Lena Horne and Louis Armstrong and some other musicians. But really, Fats Waller stole the show, because with his music, he would add ad-libs, and so he was a much beloved musician. Anyway, this is a song of his from 1926.
Did you want a glass of water?
The piece of music is we're having a kind of an interruption here, but it's a mild one. Okay, it's going away. All right, so from 1926.
Just like
it's
in the
variation.
bar.
It's not the dog, it's not the kids, it's my wife. There you go. All right. This is a fun show after all.
It is fun.
All right, from 1926, Ain't Misbehavin'.
You worked very hard for that. What?
No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehavin', I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehavin', I'm saving my love for you.
I'm a water bug.
Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for, believe me. I don't stay out late, don't care to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehavin', I'm saving my love for you. So that's our introduction to Fats Waller. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, if you go to YouTube, you'll be able to see Fats live from 1943. He died of pneumonia at the age of 39, a young man. He was on his way back from a successful gig in California. He was on his way back to New York, and he was kind of ill when he was in California, but he took the super train back to New York, and somewhere around Kansas City, unfortunately, he passed away of pneumonia. But we will take another look at Fats Waller the next time round. Hope you can make it. Take care. From John and Lisa now. Take care. Bye now.